When Mansour Abbas decided to split from the rest of the mainly Palestinian-Israeli joint list alliance and campaign separately, it was a big gamble that earned him plenty of blowback. Now, with 5 seats in the Israeli parliament, his United Arab List, in theory, has the power to bestow either side a majority.
Get out and vote so we can be kingmakers in the elections. We need to succeed so that we can establish our status and our influence in politics for the future of the next generation.
Abbas's politics are religious and conservative. Right-wing Israeli politicians call him anti-Zionist. Left-wingers criticize his stance on LGBTQ issues. And yet his openness to engage with and potentially support either the bloc led by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu or the one trying to remove Netanyahu from power has shaken up Israeli politics. During the campaign, Netanyahu ruled out the idea of allowing Abbas into his coalition or even accepting his support from the outside. But that was before his bloc once again fell short of the 61 seats it needed, and senior members of his party started openly discussing working with Abbas. For some, even having such a conversation represents a political watershed.
The very engagement between the two, particularly to the extent that it will be public, is going to be historic and transformative for Israeli politics. And from that point of view, it could have results and outcome irrespective of whether it actually reaches a new coalition agreement.
Abbas isn't the only one celebrating the prospects of influence in the new parliament. The far-right religious Zionism movement also outperformed expectations and would be welcomed in a Netanyahu coalition. Abbas's party says it won't sit with racists. The opposition leader Yair Lapid also says a government relying on religious Zionism would be dark and dangerous. But marshalling his own coalition with support from Arab politicians would also be a difficult sell to the right-wingers in the anti-Netanyahu bloc. Not every path to a government runs through Mansour Abbas. For instance, Netanyahu could try to poach off a right-wing politician or two from another party. Lapid, less likely, could try to break off part of the Netanyahu bloc. And there's still a possibility of total failure and a 5th election to come. But after 4 elections, this is a very different type of political conversation with the Palestinian-Israeli party at its center. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, West Jerusalem.